Welcome back to another quick self-help video. Today, I'm going to tell you the limitations of the education system and how that is affecting your life. Okay, so you might ask yourself what makes me qualified to talk about this topic and why you should even take my opinion into consideration. To answer that question, let me tell you a little bit about myself and my background. I have spent most of my life in schools, studying in different countries, learning from different teachers from different parts of the world. I can say about me that I was a conscious student. I finished my undergraduate studies in London, and I am certified as a Bachelor of Science in Business Studies. I have studied many interesting topics along my journey, yet I never felt like that information is going to help me anyhow in my day-to-day life. I couldn't understand why all that information is being delivered, and why did I need to know all that stuff if I could not use it in my daily activities? Most of us assume that knowledge is power, and the more you know, the better. That right there is the most essential thing that the education system fails to teach you. In my opinion, knowledge is only potential power if it is not directed towards a specific goal, or if it cannot be applied in your everyday activities. What the educational system fails to teach you is how to apply that knowledge. If that knowledge is not practical enough, if you do not know how to use that information so you can improve your life, it becomes useless. Everything that you are asked to do in school is to memorize the information that has been given to you without any further explanation. So, what should education be about? The word education comes from the Latin word educo, which means to lead forth and to train. Just by looking back at the history, we can see how education has changed. In the past, people were trained in the knowledge and skills deemed necessary in their society. Training was mandatory for one's healthy development. In today's education system, there is no emphasis on training. The only thing you are taught in school is to memorize concepts. The only training you get is about remembering ideas without even checking the validity of things communicated to you. You are being asked to memorize the information, same as a machine. Most of the information you learn in schools, even in universities, is not practical, and therefore, it will not teach you how to do well in life. The school reform works as long as you want to be a sheep for the rest of your life. Being a follower requires that you do not think independently. All you are asked to do is to follow the others, and blindly believe them. This is exactly the thing you hear in school, only that they were presented to you under another context. Study hard so you can get a good job. If you get a good job, then you can have a family. If you have a family, you need to provide for that family, and then you need to find a better job. This is called indoctrination, and this is how the education system works. Understand that you are not being asked to use your critical thinking. All you have to do in this situation is to assume that they are right, and that this is the only thing that you can do in life. No matter of where you decide to study, that is the main operating principle of the system. The American and European schools are exactly the same as the ones in the Middle East. Although the quality of the information and the quality of the teachings could be better in Europe and America than the Middle East, fundamentally the system is the same. It is all about indoctrination. As I mentioned before, the schools fail to teach you how to do well in life because it fails to teach you the fundamentals of living a vigorous and robust lifestyle. The school doesn't teach you what happiness is. It doesn't teach you how money works, what emotions are, what mastery is, how to master your emotions, how to deal with certain situations, what relationships are, how to properly eat, how to properly manage your life, and the list goes on. Because everything that is communicated in schools is that you need to find a good job, you have no idea what can be accomplished in life and what your true potential is. There are high chances that you do not even know what a life purpose is and why you must have a purpose in life. You don't even know what intelligence is, although going to school assumes that you become more intelligent. Chances are that you increase your IQ if you go to school, but that is not the most important intelligence type you need to possess in order to do well in life. Different studies have shown strong evidence that for you to do well in life, the emotional intelligence is far more important than the IQ. Acknowledge the fact that you are not asked in school to increase your emotional intelligence. Most likely, it has never been mentioned to you unless you've taken some psychology classes. Fundamentally, the educational system is built upon a lie. Let me explain in more detail what I mean by that. So, we are being told that the point of going to school is to get a job. But why do we need a job? Well, we need that to be happy. and to live a free life without any worries. That is a lie. Ironically, the people who are telling you these things are often unhappy. The educational system is built upon that materialist paradigm. Because of that, it is considered that the material things will bring you happiness, and that is one of the biggest traps you can fall into. No matter what you buy or how much money you have in this life, that will never satisfy your deepest needs. The root cause of your unhappiness is not because you are not a millionaire. Your poor understanding about what happiness is the real issue. If it is hard for you to get your head around this idea, it is because you were indoctrinated since you were a little child to believe this, and they succeeded in doing so. If you want to find out what happiness is and how you can become happy, subscribe to this channel right now, as I'm going to release a video in the future which will tackle this topic in more depth. Now, I need to mention that not everything about the education system is bad. I am not saying that you don't need a job, nor am I saying that everything is a lie. The truth is, without a way of earning money, you will not be able to survive. So, in this case, having a job is actually mandatory. Therefore, you need a good education to get the good job. What I want you to understand and to conclude from this discussion is that by having a job is a good thing, as you can earn some money, but you cannot be happy that way. A regular job will not entirely satisfy you, but it will satisfy some of your needs. There are also some other positive things you can learn by going to school. For example, you learn how to be responsible, you learn how to listen, and you learn how to properly communicate. So, to wrap this whole thing up, the education system has many problems. Because it fails to teach you how to apply the knowledge in your everyday activities, the information becomes useless. The education system is a doctrine which requires one to follow the rules and to blindly follow everything that is being taught. Furthermore, it fails to teach you the fundamentals of living a good life by not covering the things that actually matter to you. There is no emphasis on any other intelligence other than IQ. And the education system is built upon that materialist paradigm, which is one of the biggest lies in human history. However, not everything is bad about this system. If you decide to follow a good education, chances are you get a good job after graduation, which will satisfy most of your needs. Because the society has become very effective in providing you the things in order to have a decent life, all you need to do is to find a job which will pay well. Still, if you don't want to be a sheep for the rest of your life, if you really want to have an extraordinary life, and if you truly want to be happy, you need to go off-road, and you need to discover what things will get you there. Do not start to blame the system, and do not start to think about the things that I've said as a conspiracy theory. That is not necessary. The education system is the way it is, because that is its current level. It will evolve in the future, and it will move to the next stage only when it becomes aware of its limitations. Write your comments down below if you have any questions. I would love to hear your thoughts about this. Thank you for watching this video, and if you find value in this content, remember to like and share this video with a friend. Lastly, if you want to live a peaceful and happy life, you need to put extra effort in everything you do, and you need to discover the things which will help you get there. I can help you do that by providing all the information you need. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and stay tuned for more videos. Check out our Instagram page and find your daily inspiration right there. Stay well, stay focused, and happy.